course, clicked writer.
All right, welcome back to Super Scuffed Blind Blitz. We have our first match of Losers Round 1, Dunkyl versus Magic, playing multiplayer platform golf, a game that, must I remind you, they have never played before in their entire lives. That's right, this is their first time they will ever be looking at seeing multiplayer platform golf, and they're on their way. This is a little indie game I saw recently. It's a golf game, but you get to walk around, which is a little silly, a little fun. You can walk around while you're putting. You can putt around while you're walking. And we have the first hole of the tutorial coming up. Dunkyl not quite lined up. Just scooch a little forwards. Magic! A bit too much momentum. Oh, beautiful shot from Dunkyl, though. Well, let's see if she'll be able to make it on the second go here. Let's turn her game up a little bit. Getting there, getting there. Beautiful. Magic not too far behind. Just one putt left and she makes it. Now onto one of the hardest holes, quite possibly in the entire game. The second hole of the tutorial. Dunkyl thinking to herself, who even needs that bridge? And you know what? She's right for it. This bridge is janky. As you can see, Magic getting that ball stuck in this little crevice here. It's not going to be easy to get that ball out. Dunkyl's trying to find clubs that can get it onto that platform. Let's see if she can maybe find one. That one looked promising, this pitching wedge here. Alright, not quite enough power. But she is going to see that the ball... Oh! She resets it, perhaps on accident. Doesn't get the shot out. Magic trying a similar strat as well, but using a wrong club. As you can see with this pitching club here, the ball actually starts to roll backwards a little bit when it hits the ground. A bit of a physics bug, I would imagine. But you are able to use that to get your ball pretty easily onto higher locations. Dunkyl going to have a splash and a reset here. She's going a little far back, not realizing that, oh, her ball's over there. But she's going to take a second swing at it now. As Magic's still trying to get the ball up here. Dunkyl finishes this hole. Beautifully done. One of the hardest holes in the game. Now here we're seeing one of the only checkpoints in this game. I don't know why there's a checkpoint flag. Everywhere else in the game just sets automatic checkpoints, but let's see how she's able to handle this flying goal. Going for her driver. Probably not enough height, I would imagine. Narrowly, almost enough. We'll be moving on to the iron now. A little over, she's somewhere in between. Let's see, this is looking good. And there we go, that's the third hole down for Dunkyl. Magic, not too far behind. She did make it past that second hole. You're near the end of the tutorial. Here are some other stuff you can do. R for ball cam. Tab for scoreboard. F and QE for emoji. Left and right for spectate. And escape for menu. Most of those will not be useful. Perhaps ball cam can be a little useful. Let's see if Dunkyl gets this hole-in-one here. Beautiful. So if she reads the game guides, you'll know to go to Host Lobby. Set it to private. Create lobby. And then click Start on the first level. There we go. This is a lonely game of multiplayer platform golf. Magic not too far behind, finishing up. Magic 2 needs to read the game guide. I think I lost some of the instructions in the game guide, but, you know, they both figured it out. Dunkyl taking a walk of shame all the way back, and would you look at that? These two are, in a way, they're tied up. Let's see, Dunkyl's gonna be running down. Magic! Hopping down. Maybe saving a bit of time with that, maybe gaining some speed. I certainly did a lot of hopping myself. It felt faster. I don't know if it was, but it feels like it. Interesting that Magic didn't choose to reset her ball there. Maybe she still hasn't learned to read the game guide after her first loss in this bracket. Or she missed some vital controls. Dunkyl maybe realizing that you can push the ball a little bit? Oh, thinking to herself, well, why would I do that? Let's see. Needs to get a little further back, for sure. As Magic finishes the first hole of the second level. The first official level. This next hole has a bit of a gap. Now I have to say, by this point, I was already starting to figure out which sort of clubs I figured I was going to be using for the majority of my run. And let me tell you, the answer is the pitching wedge. Pitching wedge is an incredibly versatile club in this game. The fact that every time your ball lands, it starts rolling a little bit backwards, it makes it basically guaranteed that your ball is going to land and that you'll be able to reach it before it rolls off the edge. Dunkyl making an attempt with the iron right now. It's not too bad of a choice if you really need distance. But pitching wedge is my favorite for sure. She's not utilizing ball cam right now. Making it a little bit hard to tell what's happening, but fortunately her ball doesn't have too much momentum. As Magic finishes up the next hole, it looks like the hole in the hole. Magic seeing the challenge in front of her, she has to get this ball up quite a few flights of stairs. Dunkyl was looking a bit lost for a moment, but she has found the next hole. The driver is a poor choice for this hole, I must add. I'm Magic screen. Dunkyl onto the same hole as well. Ooh, very close. It looks like Dunkyl has found the pitching wedge, making good use of it. Almost gets it directly to the end. As Magic does finally make it up there. One strategy the runners will hopefully learn at some point is that you can hit the ball and then reset it. Use the reset button to immediately clear its momentum. Because as you can see, this ball likes to move. It doesn't have a lot of friction to it. So there are quite a few moments where you will want to... Balls do like to move one by one, left and right, up and down. As I'm sure all of our viewers at home are aware. Our runners are definitely seeing the versatility of this pitching wedge, as Magic using it to bypass this whole goofy-ass looking section. All she has to do is toss that ball right over. And nice casual jog later, she'll be on to the next hole. Dunkyl having some issues here with getting the exact right amount of power, but it looks like, ooh, Alright, she remembers the reset key. And she will be clearing that hole. So I did see your message, Jaku. That is good news. I was prepared to dip a couple hours into that, but that's alright. Let's see, a bit of a floating hole here for magic. Having some trouble with the aiming aspect. Maybe using the wrong club. Oh, what was that? I gotta know. What absurd feature did they want to add? Like 2 days before this is supposed to start. One day? 2 days? Something like that. Ooh, Dunkyl. Nearly getting there on her first try. Magic does make it past. Dunkyl definitely gaining on Magic right now. I mean, Magic seemed to have a bit of a lead, but now they're neck and neck. Classic. They gotta wait for the lobbies. It's coming. Alright, bit of a tricky hole coming up for Magic. It's, you know, I don't think I did this hole in the intended way. We'll see, Magic seems to be going, at least trying, the intended route. We have support from Magic. Magic, our goat. Magic, my goat. As Dunkyl moving on to the same hole. Alright, Magic looking to do some recon right now. A good idea. Alright, she's gonna try... Ooh, look at that! She finds a bit of a bounce strat here with that ramp on the wall. That looks like it was good for her, but she resets. Let's see. Did she get it up there? Looks like she did. Dunkyl taking a look at this wall herself. Not too sure where she needs to go. Looking like she might go for that island in the distance. Now I have to say, this is how I did this level. I completely missed this intended solution of bouncing off the walls, so looks like that's gonna lose Dunkyl some time. As Magic is preparing for a big long shot across the ocean. And Shazam! Bit of a delay, but she makes it onto the second level. That's 2 holes ahead for Magic right now. Dunkyl seems to be seeing the dream for the intended route. Missing the alignment of her ball a little bit. She's gonna check ball cam. She's gonna see the flag up there and think, alright, that's what I gotta do. Magic making quick work of this first hole in the second level. Let's see, she's gonna have to ride up here. Fortunately, doesn't need to take the ball with her. Once again, bringing out the pitching wedge, an incredibly versatile club. Trivializes many a hole in this game. Dunkyl finally getting the ball up here. Is nearly done with this hole. Magic coming upon some momentum conserving platforms. A bit tricky to jump around. One hole left on the first stage for Dunkyl. As Magic takes a dunk in the big blue ocean. The big blue marble we call Earth. Dropping some emotes. Styling on Dunkyl. As she makes it onto the second world. Alright, Magic pulling out the driver right now. And hits it a little bit too hard. We'll be going to another planet. It's a tight window here for the driver. Not sure if it's the best choice of club here, I have to say. I'll be looking more towards the iron or the pitching wedge. Alright, Magic takes a reset there. Maybe he hasn't quite realized how good some of these other clubs are yet. Because look at that. He really stops the momentum there. Keeps it in a much more manageable spot. And she drops a drooling emote. Now that's just uncalled for. That's just inappropriate. Dunkyl not too far behind, only one hole behind right now. It's gonna be 2 now that Magic clears that, but Dunkyl waiting to see if that ball's gonna roll off when she should maybe be doing is running over there to make sure it doesn't. Oh, misses her jump, unfortunately. But it looks like her ball is safe, so she can take her time a little bit here. Oh, manages to skip a platform entirely. Certainly not intentional, but you do love to see some nice usage of momentum. Is Magic trying to enter a Mario warp pipe right now with her ball? Having some troubles. It's a bit of a timing one. You have to get the perfect strength. But it looks like she's in there. Dunkyl as well. Going for a bit of a club choice. Poor club choice right off the bat. And Magic coming upon the random spinner. This one's tough. You gotta get the exact right moment in time to leap across. Only on her second try she makes it though. Pretty impressive. Dunkyl now getting that ball across, making the slow ride over. Magic as well. Ooh, dunk into the ocean. See how Dunkyl fares on this hole. A little bit too much power. Gonna be just so gently nudging that ball into the hole. Beautifully done. I believe Dunkyl is only one hole behind again right now. The Magic is going to quickly make that 2. Oh, I like the strategy from Dunkyl. Aiming higher up where Cycle's a bit more generous. Maybe she can get over the walls entirely. And only on her second try, it looks like she will be making that hole. Beautifully done. A tough timing one for Magic. This one is a janky one. One of the most broken holes in the entire game. This one does not like to count. So may take our players a few tries. You have to really, really get a good angle on this. Dunkyl misses her first attempt on the big spinning wheel. Oh, and her second attempt as well. She needs to take a little bit more time to digest, calibrate. As Magic makes it past that bit of a tricky hole. Gonna have to play a bit of hopscotch, a little bit of leapfrog here. Get that ball to the second island. Oh, and we're seeing a rare momentum bug on Magic's screen. Sometimes when you reset the ball, it does not reset the momentum. You have to press reset a couple times. But fortunately, she picks up on it real quick. Dunkyl is in the center of this for some reason. An accident, most likely. Oh. Drops in. Having a little bit of troubles on this one. Oh, let's hope that ball doesn't roll off her Magic. It's going to be quite the time loss if it does. Dunkyl did make it past the big leap. She's got her pitching wedge, but I don't know if it's powerful enough for this hole. It looks like she's going to need that iron. Yeah, you'd think for a golf game they'd give you some interesting hits, but a lot of these do tend to just be using the iron or the pitching wedge at max power. Maybe something that's expanded upon in the full game. This is only the demo. Available now on Steam. Did Magic? Magic took a fall at some point, making a very slow walk back. That's a brutal time loss. But Dunkyl's having some struggles on the platforming part of multiplayer platform golf. Both of our players also struggling with the multiplayer part. Playing alone with no friends. As God intended. Oh, interesting angle here from Dunkyl trying to catch the goal on the way back. Did Magic take yet another fall? Did I miss it? Why is she still here? It's a lot of time lost for her. Both of our players having troubles on their holes right now. There we go. That's looking like a good shot for Magic. Dunkyl trying to catch it from the front now. I like the strategy more, although she's hitting a little bit too hard. There we go. It looks like Magic will be advancing past this hole. One left on this stage. It's a bit of a tricky one for sure. There we go. Dunkyl getting the right RNG finally. Advancing. Oh, very nearly for Magic. There we go. That's looking good. Hopefully that ball doesn't roll off. Now, she has to make it up this gauntlet of platforming. On to the second platform now. Just one jump left to make. And there we go. Beautifully. Oh, never mind. She is going to be sliding off there. Uh-oh. Dunkyl looking for her ball, unfortunately. It did roll off. She will have to take a dunk and reset. Is Magic getting a little frustrated now, taking a few falls. Ah, narrowly missing the flat portion of that platform. Got in poor timing in that cycle for sure. Let's see if Dunkyl's ball resets again. We haven't seen the splash text yet. I don't remember seeing it last time either. I wonder why. I wonder if she pressed reset on accident or something? There we go. Magic making it up. Finishing out course 2, 2 holes ahead. On to her last course. Posture check. Sure thing. Let's see, some slow progress here from both players. Dunkyl finally making it across that auto-scroller. Collateral. This posture check got me too. Nice. Aiden, thank you so much for the 8 months. I like that big black void on Dunkyl's screen. Oh, and she takes a dunk. Now we see what got Magic so stuck earlier. Magic is on to the third course. That was a sad way to go out. Falling in the hole underneath of a moving platform. Let's see. Looking like a nice hole in 5 for Magic. Oh, Dunkyl again! Gets betrayed by the momentum. Our two players are definitely struggling on that hole. Let's see. Momentum will trip up Magic here. Looks like she's making it through. Magic not noticing the glass wall in front of her, perhaps? Or maybe just not sure what to do. Dunkyl, you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer in the cycle than that. Let's see if that will be enough. That is. Now Dunkyl has to wait for her turn to cross. Hopefully she won't fall this time. I'm not sure what the intended solution on Magic's hole is, but the one I pursued is that I hit the ball backwards, and then I, like to the left, and then I did a putt from there, snaking in between. You might be able to get the ball up and over with that moving platform, but I think that moving platform is mostly for the player. I don't think it's for the ball. Dunkyl does take a fall there, but fortunately she did get a checkpoint. Oh, okay. Dunkyl splashed, but only for a moment. It seems the game gave her mercy, allowed her to continue on unimpeded. Oh, I just saw I was really confused why Aiden subscribed without leaving a message, but I'm just blind. Whoever came up with this game is a genius. Amen to that, Aiden. Dunkyl has the extremely wrong putter right now. This looks much more reasonable. Don't know if max strength. I think it's going to be too much. There we go. We're seeing the momentum bug again on Dunkyl's screen. I'm not sure if there's any way to really utilize that for the better. I think it has something to do with moving platforms, a la Super Mario 64 in Japan. Spawning displacement, but ooh, that's close for Dunkyl as he decides to reset it. Yeah, it is, I think the roller is just for the player because there is a gap between the wall and the roller. Oh, Dunkyl getting like a coyote time jump over there. It's just, whoa, that's like first try for Dunkyl on that platforming. Or first or second try at least. And she will be advancing. Catching up a little bit to Magic right now. Is Magic still continuing to struggle with this? Did she get the ball over? She drove it into the back wall. Yeah, that makes more sense. That's not the route I did, but I think that is most likely the intended option. We did see a sort of similar back wall shot earlier on the first level, so that does make sense. Ooh, that might be too much height for Dunkyl. Nope, perfect. Now she just needs to get up there. Let's see if she's gonna fall underneath the platform like Magic. No, but she doesn't get the mount either. And there we go. Saving a little bit of time on that hole. She is gaining. Just a little bit on Magic, especially if she can do that stuck hole pretty quick. But she has a bit of time to make up right now. Using the iron, a good choice. Might even be able to get a hole-in-one with that rolling momentum. Let's see, she did notice they only stop halfway. Now going for the hole-in-two. Magic, waiting out this moving platform cycle. I don't remember these jarring shadows being in the game. Ah, yeah, that back wall is really slanted now that I look at it. Let's see. It's Dunkyl's turn to get fooled by the glass wall and the moving platform. Leaping over, she thinks. But no, not quite. Not gonna be able to get high enough. And we'll be able to look behind her and see this other option available to her. Maybe? Certainly trying to take in her surroundings. Magic finishing up another hole, managed to get past those moving platforms. Now onto another timing level. And it looks like Dunkyl has quickly made note of this back wall, goes for the driver, and she makes it very quick. That's an enormous time save compared to Magic. Now, she's not sure how to get over herself. Doesn't quite make it onto that moving platform. Jumped a little too early. Ooh. Careful now, Dunkyl. Magic trying to get into this pipe, but the timing is tough. It's a small window. Especially hard to time with the power of your golf shot. Oh, gets it on the lip with the putting wedge, so it's going to roll backwards into the water. Unfortunate. Oh, that one again looked very close for Magic. Dunkyl finishes up that hole once again. Only one behind right now. Two behind, as I say it. Magic makes it through. Oh, there it goes. Took a moment. Where you going, Magic? Not too sure. Maybe not realizing that hole was moving. All right, taking a moment to study the timing. I'm not sure. Never mind, I'm a hater. I was going to say I'm not sure if she has the right wedge for this, the right club. But she makes it onto the final hole of the goal right now. Time is coming up for Magic. She needs to have some serious issues if Dunkyl has a chance to win. Alright, it's looking good right now, I have to say. Gliding so gracefully along that bar. And not quite enough room to putt, so she's going to be kicking it. Unfortunately, not proving successful. We'll have to give it another go. Dunkyl now, once again, one hole behind. Two, actually. Let's see how quick she can make it through this timing one. Magic, excuse me, bringing out a needlessly extra club for this. I think she's trying a bit too hard right now. This is what Dunkyl needs to still have a chance of winning. Slightly misjudged the timing there. Magic still having issues. It's coming down to the wire. This is intense. I'm on the edge of my seat. Oh, Dunkyl also picking the putting wedge. So the ball will roll backwards off of the pipe. Same thing that happened to Magic. Just the perfect amount of power to make that happen. Here we go. Another window opening up for Dunkyl. Ooh, that will be getting in, but it's going to take a moment. Magic slowly rolling into the finish right now. Dunkyl needs to move fast, 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 but it does not look like she will have enough time. As Magic creeps ever so slowly into the finish of Losers Round 1. And that is time for Magic. She has defeated Multiplayer Platform Golf. GG's, absolutely. Did I win? Magic asks. She's gonna have to join voice chat to find out. Magic, congratulations on your narrow victory in Losers Round 1. By but a minute. Dunkyl finishing out right now. Oh, not a fan. Well, regardless, you are making it through to losers round 2. Where you'll face off against I Like Corn Dogs. No other way a mystery tournament could go. Yeah, you guys were neck and neck throughout most of that whole race. Dunkyl now coming up on time. Only 2 minutes behind. A wonderful race. Dunkyl, congratulations on finishing out this game. What did you think about it? That's reasonable. Yeah, it's I found it fun. It's a little thing. It My issue is just with the physics. It has some jank sometimes, but Magic, congratulations on advancing to losers round 2. Dunkyl, I am so sorry. You have had some incredibly tough opponents, but that does end your run here at Blind Blitz. Oh, that's sad. You did really well in these races, Dunkyl. I'm genuinely sorry. I could tell. Alright, chat. Well, for but a little bit, we're going to do some Minecraft crowd control. I'm going to see if I need to restart OBS to do that, but before that, do either of you have any closing words, any closing comments? Alright. We'll be back in a bit, chat. Stay tuned.